Mic check one, mic check one.
Mic check two, mic check two.
All right, that was great.
Okay.
Let's go.
Okay, let's go. I am Jacina with Mic Check, and we have the honor of stepping to the mic is Miss Dena Morrison. How are you doing, girl?
I am good. I am
It is
so
good
honored to
see
be
you.
here.
Oh,
Thank
so,
you for
you know
having
what? I love you. I met you about a year ago, and I'm new at this stepping thing, and you were one of the I guess the premier faces that were like receiving me as a dancer.
Okay.
You know,
Yeah, absolutely.
girl, you was just, come on, you got it, you can do it. The encouragement was wonderful.
Awesome.
So, if our viewers do not know about Dena, can you tell us a little bit about yourself so they can get an idea of who you are and what genre of dance do you do?
Okay, I am Dena Morrison, and I am a Chicago stepper. I am originally from Chicago, and now I reside in North Carolina. And what else you want to know about that? It's so much to me, and I don't want to just keep rambling.
No, so much. So you said you were originally from Chicago. So stepping, you got the foundation of stepping from the Mecca. That's one of the best places, right?
I agree. It is the best place, but I left Chicago at the age of 18.
Oh.
And I moved to DC, lived there for 10 years. Didn't step at all.
So you didn't step when you were there in Chicago?
No,
Oh.
I didn't start stepping until probably 2004. I left home. It's a long story, military, all of that. I left home in 19,
I'm a military brat too, so I can relate.
Okay, you can relate. So yeah,
military, we live everywhere.
Yeah,
We have no home base. Like
That's right.
We're all over the place.
Exactly. So I started stepping here. I found out about it. Nope. Let's go back. I started stepping in 2004 at Donnie Davis's class. That was my first.
Oh, Johnny. Okay.
Donnie Davis
Davis
taught me six count. Yes.
Oh, did he? Yeah, I just recently, I think last year, heard about the 6 count. Yeah. I actually heard it from Vendetta. Right.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I didn't know about that. I learned about it. So upon my research, I delved into finding out that you became a competition dancer. Is that correct?
Yes.
So how did that how did that transpire?
Okay. So basically, initially, and my partner's Rodney Ellis Doc, he's passed away now. But,
okay.
It was pretty much promoting what I was doing because I had a group here called NC Triangle Steppers.
Okay.
And I was trying to promote us, get North Carolina on the map, let them know
right,
who we were.
Right.
And so that was a way for me to get exposure. And it actually worked. We didn't win or anything, but it was a great way to get exposure because people could see, who I was, and they're stepping in North Carolina. Oh, okay. And
that's a viable option.
Right. It helped to promote. So
okay.
Pretty much what it was.
Okay, so you've lived in several places, right? And you also relocated here to North Carolina. You kind of told us of your journey of how you evolved and learned to step and became a competition dancer. Was there ever a moment within your dance journey that you ever wanted to call it quits or take a sabbatical? And if you did, what pulled you back? Like, what made you come back to it?
Well, I never wanted to stop stepping, but because...
So again, you learned from Donnie Davison, right?
Donnie Davis taught me the 6 count.
Right.
There was no real structure to learning it. Me and my bestie Tracy Webster would just go out dancing. We would just go out dancing, trying to learn on the fly.
On the fly.
Yeah.
Okay. So you did the nitty gritty raw version of it, like to me, because now with instructions you have an 8 count.
Nitty gritty raw. I'm not sure I think I'm gonna say they're both the same.
Are they?
Because they both dance to the beat.
Okay.
But I think the 8 count is easier to teach.
Oh, it's easier.
And maybe easier to learn.
Right, I think so
For
too.
me, it was.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So you already told us how dancing became. What made you want to do dancing? What triggered that? How did that evolve? Because you said you didn't start in Chicago, you started later. So what gave you the desire or prompted you to start wanting to even Chicago step?
I have family members that were steppers.
Mm-hmm.
They might have been a six counter, the old school steppers.
Mm-hmm.
And so I wanted to learn. I would grab their hands and, start doing
Just do it with the family, right?
Yes,
do it
yes.
with the family. Okay.
And, yeah, so that was basically why I started doing it. But when I first came here, well, I was living here, and someone said, they have Chicago Step in here in Raleigh. And I was like, huh, what?
Really?
I'm doing my kick, cross, because that's what I call six count.
Okay.
And so they told me how to get in contact with this promoter. She was in Winston-Salem.
Mm-hmm.
I called her, and she said, yeah, we're having a class in Raleigh. So I took my first lesson.
Oh, wow.
I was excited. I already had my six count in me.
Okay.
And the instructor, who was stepping B, Brian Patterson.
Okay.
He said, well, who in here knows how to step already? I thought I knew what I was doing. So I did my kick, cross. He was saying, oh, you one of those, huh?
Oh, no. Oh, you think you got it. I was like, what you mean?
I thought I had it. And
Right.
so he started breaking it down, the 8 steps, or, counting 8. And it made better sense to me, and I picked it up.
Did you pick it up quicker and faster than the 6? Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
We had an organization called NC Triangle Steppers, and trying to teach and throw a party, I was promoting a party, was just too much. So it stopped being fun to me.
Oh.
Dancing was still fun, but the actual group thing and, organizing the group and meetings and dues and
the business aspect portion
it wasn't
of it.
fun, It
Okay.
was like, I just want to go out and dance. So I never stopped dancing, but I did pull away from the group thing.
Right.
So
So you basically like dance. You went places and danced, and that's all you did.
that's all I did.
That's all you wanted
Yeah.
to do. Okay.
Yeah.
So with you bringing stepping to North Carolina, what did you not start an event here? Did you start an event here in the Carolinas as well?
I did. There was a group in Henderson as well.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, they had, in Greensboro.
There's a
had
stepping.
group. There was a
They
group
had a
there.
group?
Yep. So I remember when I started.
Okay.
Yep, and
cities?
I'm dropping some names. Crystal, Keisha Smith. They were instructors. And I
okay.
remember, I had just met them, and, I was just a beginner stepper, and I was nervous to dance around them. You know what I mean?
Because they've
they
been
were
doing
instructors.
it.
You know what I mean?
Right. Of course, I know what you mean because I feel that way about you.
Oh,
God, do. I was like, oh, okay, I'm in front of Dena. Let me get myself together.
No, you should never feel like that with me. But anyway, so there were groups already created.
Mm-hmm.
And so what I did, and I think they had other big parties, but I had a party at the Brownstone. And what I did was connected with some Chicago folks, a group called Strictly Steppers.
Okay.
And Reggie DeWitt, Big Henry. It was a lot of great DJ Roy. A lot of great West Side Steppers that came to the party. We collaborated, and the party was like a Chicago party.
Wow.
I mean, it was incredible, And so we did that for maybe 5 or 6 years. And then that's when it started to get hectic, It was starting to be business, and, we got to sell tickets. You got to get that and the other. I got to go to this party, got to go to that party. And so it just took the fun out of it. So, but yeah.
Okay, so let's talk about the infamous squad video on YouTube.
Man, let me tell you.
Let's talk about that. How did that even come about?
It was in Virginia Beach. We were on the Spirit of, whatever it is, the Spirit of Virginia, one of those big boats. And Yvette, I still admire Yvette. She's one of my favorite dancers. But Yvette, Tim, and Erica Little, they started doing this quad thing, and I'm holding my phone because I'm like in awe, like wow, look at them. Oh my god, you can hear my voice, and Miss Mary was explaining to me who these people were.
Okay, so you were there with Miss Mary.
Miss Mary was there. It was
a
lot of people from back in our day. You guys are new,
but we're new. I get it. We're learning. We're learning.
Yes, you are. Yep. So she explained to me who they were, and I watched them in awe, like, wow, is this what it's supposed to look like? Yeah, because we saw it on a beginner level here, and so
in the Carolinas.
Yeah, that thing was something, and I was fortunate enough to post it.
Fortunate enough,
I couldn't make any money off of it because the music wasn't mine.
Because that doesn't hurt your feelings. Like, wait, this music is hurting me, but I need it. Right?
Yes,
I need it.
Yes.
So. Tell us what you got coming up currently. What's the big event that you have coming up currently?
It's called Adult Stepper Spring Break. We started that back in 2011. We started that with the group Strictly Steppers, and several other groups were encompassed in that. One of the promoters from Chicago went out and found a venue in Miami and said, hey guys, let's throw this party here. And we did, and it was successful. It was kind of small, but it was successful. And then my partner in Miami, Steve, he said, I don't have a party on my own. All the other people had their own parties.
Right.
And so he said, I think, since he was living there, he said, I think I want to do this on my own. And so he asked me, because I'm, good with stuff, administrative stuff, to support him in that way. So we did it 1 year as me being administrator, and then we went into partnership together because we both worked just as hard.
It's hard to get it done.
Yeah. Okay. So, and we did it for probably eight or nine good years. We, at the DeVille in Miami, we had 750 people.
Okay.
Yes, at this big hotel. Very overwhelming, but they gave us the run of the whole place. This was the best Adult Stepper Spring Break of my life. Well,
it was in Miami.
Yes.
All of them. I never knew it was even in Miami.
All of them were in Miami. And yes, all of them were in Miami. And so we were going to go back to that location, and Hurricane Isaiah blew the windows out and exposed the place for some of the stuff that they weren't supposed to do. Anyway, they closed it down, so we had to go back to our initial place, which was Newport, which is Sunny Isles Beach. And it was very small. It could only hold 350 people. So we had to...
So you had to scale back.
You had to scale back and, kind of squeeze them in. And it was still successful. It was a lot of fun. And then COVID hit.
That old C word. That C word changes everything, doesn't it?
Yes, ma'am. So when I started going back to these resources and saying, hey, we'd like to come back, they weren't... It's almost like they didn't want us back.
Wow.
Yeah,
you felt resistance or reluctance on their
well, when we were there, they were resisting us.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I don't want to talk politics. But anyway, so they were tripling the prices of everything.
Right.
And I personally couldn't financially, neither one, Steve and I can do it, but we didn't want to do it on that level.
That's right.
And plus,
extend yourselves that much.
We personally don't feel like we should ask for a lot of money from people. Right. You know what I mean? Even Myrtle Beach, the price that it is. But
so speaking of Myrtle Beach, how did you navigate to Myrtle Beach?
Well, Steve called me and said, we can't do Miami, it's too high, so let's try another beach, because we always want to be on the beach. Whatever we do, it's going to be on the beach.
That was y'all idea, is the beach.
So at Myrtle Beach, we got a hotel to Hilton, and they were willing to work with us because they really wanted our business. So they were willing to work with us, but it was just had to be Mother's Day weekend, which was devastated. I did a lot of thinking and praying on it. And it ended up being close to 400 people, to my surprise.
Wow.
And it was a success. Wow. The rain kind of tried to put a damper on it, but it didn't.
It didn't. No. It did not as much as you thought it would be, right?
It did not.
Well, that's good. So you got one this year coming up, same weekend, Mother's Day weekend.
No,
it's not. What is it?
It's the week after. It's the weekend after. It's May 14th through the 17th.
Okay.
We wanted to come back one more time because we missed a lot of people that couldn't come because it was Mother's Day. So I said, I'm going to run it back again one more time, although I wanted Mother's Day to be the last one. I said, let's run it one more time just so that the people have an opportunity to come that did not come.
For last
and then that's it. Yeah.
And that's it?
Yeah.
So that's the reason behind. So you're just ending that part of your journey with stepping right now.
Right. Exactly.
So you're just ending that part.
Exactly.
So with that, so tell us past that, what do you plan on doing next for Dena? Look, but let me back up.
Mm-hmm.
So you're an instructor now. Now tell me, what do you have? What would you want your students that you instruct to come away from your class with, more than anything?
Confidence.
Oh,
The ability to have fun and get out of their heads.
that's a good one.
Get out of your own head because
we
it's
overthink.
Not
We
that
overthink.
serious.
Wow.
It's a dang on
Dang.
thing. 3 minutes.
3 minutes.
That's
Get out
it.
your own head.
Get out your own head. Have fun and have confidence. Know that you're more than just stepping.
Yeah, that's true.
Be
It
that
is.
person.
It's be the person you're called to be, right?
Yes, that's right.
Even in that dance. So how long
Absolutely.
have you been instructing, Dena?
Probably since 2006 or 7. 2006 or 7.
7.
Yeah.
Okay,
Mhm.
okay.
Yeah.
And has it been generally in North Carolina, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've gotten a couple invitations to go places and teach.
Teach.
But I got a real job. I got a real job.
You got a real job. You can't do that. Some of us have real jobs that we got to answer to.
Not just that. It's
Yeah.
just, stepping is something that I have the privilege of doing. So for me to take it on as an employment, I mean, there's no retirement with stepping. There's no medical.
There's no 401k.
There's no Social Security. I got all that with my real job.
Right,
So
right,
it's
right.
not that serious with me. I came back to teaching because I saw that a female, and I know that Erica, and she's a beautiful dancer. She's a beautiful person.
Yes.
Not taking anything away from her, but I felt like we needed more females to teach to get the women.
And I
the
totally agree.
feminine.
The feminine part, I agree. I
missing
mean, because you bring a different, I guess, cadence to it, rhythm to it. Because I'm in your class currently, right?
Right.
I'm taking your class currently, and I like it because you're giving me that lady sway.
That's right.
And it's very different than just making sure your foot's in the right place.
Right.
It's very different than making sure you're on the right timing. It's that extra thing that makes us feminine to be able to follow.
Right. And
right?
plus, if you look at someone that's feminine, you're going to dance like that feminine person. If you're learning, not to say that men can't teach, because they are great teachers.
They're great
I
teachers.
learned from some of the best.
Right.
It's just they're not going to teach me how to look like a lady. And
because they're masculine.
Right.
Right. They don't bring that feminine energy
not at all
to that dance space.
Absolutely.
And I totally agree, because I did get that from the class that I've taken with you. So I do thank you so much for that, Dena, for coming back. We appreciate that, girl.
When I first got here, there were groups already here.
Right.
We talked about that initially. And so when I started learning the foundation, we were getting people to come in and it was costing me money.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, I could probably teach this. I could teach the basics. And so what I did was taught the basics, just like I'm doing now. I'm teaching the fundamental parts of it.
Right.
And then I would get an instructor in. It would never be the same instructor. It would be different instructors.
And see, that's very good, because each instructor brings some nugget to deposit into someone else, right?
Right, because I never wanted everyone to look like one person. There's certain people on the dance floor, you'd be like, I know who taught her. I know who taught him.
Oh my God, you better say that. Yeah, that is so true.
I mean, it's not really bad, but it's true.
But it's their signature.
Factual.
It's their signature style of teaching. So you can see that. And that speaks to, like I was saying before one time, that, going to different instructors a little bit, getting a nugget from this person, getting a nugget from that person, and collectively bringing that to yourself so that you can grow your dance, because your dance should not mimic anyone else. You should
should not.
It should be unique to you.
Absolutely.
And you can't get everything from one person. So it should be it should be accepted that your students will want to go to other places to get different things.
Exactly.
Because it just helps with their growth.
I agree.
I mean, even in college and high school, you go to different teachers
and
to get different things. There
are some instructors that, want to keep their students just with them. But I encourage them to go out and do and see. I tell them where the classes are. Go to Donnie's class. Go to LC's class.
Yeah, we heard that.
And I totally encourage people to go home to Chicago and just, I've taken several classes from different people, and some classes I didn't get anything from, but maybe a little something like a hand movement or something. But, I don't do workshops anymore. but I still watch the way people are interpreting the music of their dance.
Yeah.
There are certain females that I will watch and be like, oh.
Okay, she did something different.
You
I like that.
Yeah.
I gotta try that. Right.
So I encourage anyone, please.
That's always a great instructor.
Go out and get what you can from several different instructors.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, one person is going to teach you one way, but then there's someone else that's going to give you a nugget.
Just like what you said with the female instructor, you're going to give us that female nuance that we can't get.
Right.
Just because, that's a masculine energy giving it to us. And it doesn't help us refine that part of us, right?
He's not going to tell you move your hips like I told you.
Yeah. Yeah, you did.
Like use the bottom part.
Leave this alone, but you can move this down here, and that makes such a difference. It does make a difference.
And a female follower, can tell you what the hands are supposed to feel like, and where your hand is supposed to be, and where his hand is supposed to be. But tension, when not to get tension.
You spoke to that. You spoke to that.
Yeah. The leads, not all of them. There's some else. LC can tell you both parts, but the leads will take you through the motions, and you feel like you're really doing something because you got through that turn. I know I did. I was like, I danced the whole 3 minutes.
Girl, I did that.
And then you look at the video, you're like,
ew, that wasn't cute.
I look like a robot. So, that's what a female can bring to the table.
That is so true.
Yeah,
I definitely can relate to that, because I looked at the video and been like, oh.
Like, I thought I was
getting it.
And it was getting me. So that was my 2 cents on that. You know, people get out and see other instructors. Don't just stick with one. And you may not like them all.
Right.
But if you find one that you really like, then go ahead and
stick
get some
with
more
it
from that.
Get some more of that.
And then get yourself in the mirror. Get in the mirror and dance in the mirror. Dance with yourself to see what you look like.
Exactly. Yeah, I tell people that all the time. I'll be dancing in Walmart.
Girl.
Down the aisle.
I used to dance with my bedpost because Greg wouldn't dance with me.
Oh my God.
Because he didn't like it like I
He didn't like it like
he
you
still
did.
don't like it like I do. But I would put my
He's
scarf
so
around.
good,
He'd have
though.
this big
You
old
don't
bedpost.
talk. Did you teach him?
No, he learned from all the instructors I got in town.
Oh, okay.
So he was like listening and learning.
Right.
He's a very intellectual person, and he can really dissect things.
So, wow.
So stuff, and he teaches me some stuff. I'd be like, so how do you do that move? Leading it. Because if you teach it, you should know how to lead it as well.
Right. Exactly.
So I would put that thing around there, and I would dance, and I would do it around him like it's making him mad, and he like
he didn't care. He like, keep on dancing, dear. Keep on dancing. I'm not getting up.
Yeah.
So what's up next for Dena after spring break? After that's over, what's next on your agenda?
I really don't have any plans for as far as stepping is concerned. My personal life. My husband is retired now, so
really?
I plan to do things with him and and live the wonderful life. You'll probably see me more in different places. I plan to go to places that I haven't gone to before.
Okay, so you plan to travel?
Yeah,
Is it you're gonna be just traveling in general or traveling stepping?
Traveling in general, but stepping while I'm there.
Okay.
Because I really love stepping. I don't ever want to stop doing that.
Oh, we can tell when you're on the dance floor. We can definitely tell when you're on the dance floor.
Yeah. So as far as stepping is concerned, I don't know. I just, something just can pop in my head, and I'd be like, you know what? I'm gonna do da 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 da.
Right.
And then I do it.
Then you just do it. Yeah. That's being a dancer at heart.
Yeah.
It's just really being a dancer. Once you embody the basic foundation, your own rhythm, the way you want to, basically it's artistic expression. How you want to express that music, that musicality based on the music that you hear.
Yeah, you got it.
Yeah, so it's definitely varies per person.
I agree.
That's why I can see, if you see on the dance floor, you don't see like the same two people moving the same way.
Nope.
Because of that.
Exactly.
Because they're on the same step, but they're doing something very different because they relate to the music differently.
There you go. I would like to mention one particular instructor, Elsie Henderson, who's the creator of the 8 Count. After meeting him and doing lessons with him, he opened my mind up to how beautiful this dance can be. Putting the numbers to the dance and then losing the numbers.
Yeah.
Foot placement and balance. So when I teach in class, I'm teaching like he teaches. You know, your feet have to be in certain places in order to be able to execute certain moves. He gave me the understanding like I never. Greg too. Greg was like ding 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 ding. You know, some people just go through the motions, you know, and you don't understand
why your foot needs to be there, or you don't understand that. You're right.
This man has a booklet, and
really?
will pull up on his laptop and say, "What's next?" I mean, you know, he can get a little rowdy. He get a little rowdy, but that's what I needed, and I don't know if it's because of my military background, you know. But he has instilled in me what I need to grow my dance.
Wow.
So I highly recommend. I plan on getting him to Raleigh.
Where is he at now?
He's in Chicago.
He's in Chicago. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yep.
Well, keep us in contact with when that happens.
Absolutely. You guys are gonna get that same. Now you gotta have some tough skin now.
He an old school guy, right?
Yeah,
he's old school, right?
He's a teddy bear, but he wants you to get it. He's not in it for the money, just like I'm not in it for the money. Yeah. He's in it to grow the dance and grow it the right way. Wow. So just wanted to put that out there.
Okay. Well, is there anything else you want to share with our viewers? Anything else you want to add?
Adult Stepper Spring Break, May 14th through the 17th. It is our final event, and we plan to go out with a bang. All rooms are ocean view.
Whoa, okay.
The beach is right there. You walk out to the beach, and I know Mother Nature's going to be kind to us this year. She's going to shine. The sun is going to shine. Yes. And that pool gathering is going to be off the chain. So I want you guys to come and enjoy.
Well, thank you so much, Dena, for joining us here on Stepping Out at the Mic.
Thank you.
Stepping up to the mic. We really appreciate you taking the time to talk to us, talk to our viewers. Thank you, and appreciate you guys for watching. And as always, share and subscribe. This is what we want. Y'all have a great day.
Bye.
Bye.